Interface Video presents Fairhope Hospice Today. Brought to you by Fairhope Hospice and Palliative Care, Fairfield Federal Savings and Loan, Fairfield Medical Center, the Fairfield County Board of Developmental Disabilities, Dagger Law, and the Frank E. Smith Funeral Home.
Hi, welcome to Fairhope Hospice Today. I'm Kristin, President and CEO at Fairhope Hospice and Palliative Care, home of the Pickering House. And I am pleased today to be joined by a friend and colleague here, Jennie Arter. Hello. And we are at the Gorsuch Room today at the Pickering House. And we are going to talk all things Fairhope Celebrates Life.
Celebrates Life. It is on its way. It is coming in quick, actually.
Yeah, it's right around the corner, May 1st.
May 1st. Get ready.
So we're going to talk a little bit today about exactly what Fairhope Celebrates Life is, how you can join us for that wonderful evening. We're going to talk a little bit about some of the auction items and just really get excited about this big night.
It's so much fun. I just got back from vacation and my office is full.
Full of goodies?
Full of all kinds of goodies. I think 3 more things came in before I walked up the hill to meet with you.
Nice, very good.
Yeah.
Well, let's first start off talking about exactly that evening. What happens that evening, the date, the time, everything, where we're going to be?
Sure. So the date is May 1st, like we said. It's a Thursday evening. It starts at 5:30, goes to 8:30. So there's going to be a live auction, a silent auction, and then a virtual auction, which everybody can get in and enjoy that virtual auction. We also will have our awards ceremony for some very special people that have really supported Fairhope, either with their thoughts, their donations, or in some way working in the community and just supporting us and they believe in what we do. We've got some great live auctions. I want to talk to you about some really interesting things this year.
So let's start from the beginning. If somebody wants to go that evening, how do they get a ticket? What do they need to do?
Sure. So there's a code here that you guys can just scan and go on. It's a QR code, or you can go to our website at fairhopehospice.com. On the website, there's actually a save the date information. They're able to click. There's 2 options there to get tickets or to go and register online. So that is something that people will need to do if you're going to be, if you're not able to make it and you're going to be bidding from home, you'll need to get on there and get your information in so that you can start that virtual bidding.
Okay, so let's talk about that a little bit. But first, let's give the number in case someone has questions. They can call in. They can ask for you. Anybody can help them, but they can ask for you. So please call 740-654-7077. Again, this is Jennie Arter. She can answer every question you have. Can we explain a little bit about, a lot of people have done the virtual auctions, virtual bidding, but can you talk a little bit about what really that is? So that Tuesday morning, the 29th, opens the bidding.
Yes, 8 a.m. You'll be able to start bidding. You can get on and look at all of the packages that are available, all of the items, all the individual items, so you can start bidding at that time. I'm not sure if we have a base number that you have to start off of. I believe you do, but then you can raise it in increments of $5, $10, whatever your choice is there. We ask you don't raise it in pennies. It makes a lot of confusion for us on our end, but you're able to bid on those items prior to the actual event, and then that bidding will go from all Tuesday, Wednesday, all the way through Thursday, closing at 8 on Thursday.
Okay, so in order for them to do that, starting on Tuesday, they're going to have to go on to where you can purchase the ticket. And once you get there, there's something you can click on that will tell you to register for.
I think it's in the upper right corner where you can click to register. So when you go on to register, you're going to need your credit card number. They'll get your information, your email, and then this is all online, and it is so exact a detail. Last year was my first year. I could see who was bidding at the time they were bidding. We had bids coming in the middle of the night. We had bids that were 3 seconds apart of people outbidding each other. together, it actually becomes quite a fun little challenge. If you
there's a lot of competition.
You get updates on your phone when you've been outbid on an item. There's competition, and it is really fun.
We always say there's a lot of employers that are watching over their employees during that time because they're bidding through that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday before they get there that evening.
Well, even that evening, there's so many people in the audience that have their phones out bidding, and I've seen, last year I was watching my mom. She was bidding on something with someone at the same table as her, and they would look at each other and try to sneak under the table to put in a bid so the other person wouldn't know, but you always get those notifications, when you're being outbid.
So I think this is really our fundraiser.
This is our signature event.
Fundraiser.
Yes.
And all the money that we raise goes right back into taking care of our patients and families.
Absolutely, right into our memorial fund.
Yep, so that's why it's just so important. And really just all the support from the community that we get. We have everyone in the community, our partners, friends, families, folks that we have taken care of, survivors. A lot of them will donate actual items.
Yes.
Some of them would like to sponsor the event, so there are different levels of sponsorship.
So many opportunities.
And it's never too late to join us for a sponsorship. If you do, you'll receive tickets for the event for that evening.
Yep.
You want to talk a little bit about some of our sponsors already?
I actually had to bring a list because our sponsorship is so bountiful this year. Our top sponsors this year are Park National Bank, Team Logic, APG Media of Ohio, and Cryo Communications. And some people, the sponsorships they're actually donating money and sponsoring us that way. Some of them are giving us advertisement. Cryo Communication does so much for us over the year. It's just unbelievable what they do to support us. So those are our top sponsors, but we also have Frankie Smith Funeral Home, the Audiology Associates of Lancaster, Sitterly Law. They support us in so many ways. Fairfield Federal, Walker Shoe Center has always supported us. I've seen their name so many times. South Central Power, the Shawl Company, Stifle. There's Fairfield County Foundation that always sponsors us as well, and Fairfield Medical Center. And then there's one that's a little bit of a one-off that I actually was at South Central Power to get a donation that they were giving to us for our kids' playground area. And a gentleman was there. He was one of their contractors, and he heard us talking, and he walked over and gave me a sponsorship just out of the blue.
Wow.
Unsolicited, had no idea it was coming. And that's Wolf Line Construction, and they're out of South Carolina. So he just wanted to support a group from where he's working at the time, and he gave us a sponsorship.
Very nice. North End Press has been really helpful to us, too, as a sponsor.
Absolutely. Yeah. They always help out with that.
So if you're still interested in sponsoring anything for this year, just feel free to call Jennie. Join us. You can go to our website too, but just feel free to reach out to Jennie. We would love to accept any sponsorships, and then that will also allow you to get some tickets to join us for the evening.
And it is a wonderful, fun evening, fun-filled event.
We didn't talk about where we're going this year.
We are going back to the Mill, the Mill Event Center here in Lancaster. It's an amazing venue for us. It has all the space we need. The food is wonderful. This year, the food is going to be catered by Kate Adler, well-renowned here in our area. So she's on the ticket too. It's just a wonderful evening.
What if somebody doesn't want to have provide a sponsorship for us, but they want to do something? Maybe they want to give an item. Maybe there's something that they want to donate.
Again, call me. Okay. Call me at that number, 740-654-7077. Ask for Jennie. They'll get you right to me, and I will keep adding to the items in my office. We have a date that we're going to package things up. Some of your items may go in with other things because we get some items, maybe 3 or 4 items for a pet, and we'll make up a pet basket. Sometimes we get the items all in as one big group of things, but oftentimes we merge them to make a bigger package.
Yeah, that's really fun. We've got a couple of staff members, Alyssa Barnicat, who is here with us, always behind the scenes, and Jennie, and a couple of other staff members, and we have some community support too.
We have a great team. Yeah, we do have some community support this year that's really added.
Building those packages are so much fun. And Alyssa is well known for naming the packages, so she always gives it kind of a fun name, so we'll look forward to that. Again, if you have any questions, anything you'd like to just share, donate, or just find out more about the event, please give us a call here at 740-654-7077 and ask them to speak to somebody who can give you information about Fairhope Celebrates Life. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. What makes Fairhope what it is our staff. It's always a question that we ask, why do you want to be here with us? And what they most always say is, you've touched my life this way. You know, you took care of this person, or I've seen what you've done and I want to do that. And so the staff that have been here know what it takes. They've been on the other side. They see what it takes to make someone comfortable, to make the family comfortable, and really what kind of support they need. And so I think that's what really makes Fairhope what it is.
If you've been thinking about getting a home loan, now is the time. Hi, this is Carrie James from Fairfield Federal. Our experienced lenders are here to help you make your vision a reality. For more than 125 years, we've been helping our community achieve home ownership. Fairfield Federal has convenient online application for your home loan, home equity loan, and home equity line of credit needs. Visit fairfieldfederal.com to get started. Fairfield Federal for checking, savings, and home loans. Data charges may apply, subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 402612.
The Frankie Smith Funeral Home and Crematory in Lancaster and the Johnson Smith Funeral Home in Baltimore have a long and wonderful history of serving our community. Feel free to give us a call at 740-653-0652. Stop in and see us at either of our two locations, 405 North Columbus Street in Lancaster and 207 South Main Street in Baltimore. Respect for tradition, regard for change.
Managing your health can feel scary, but you are not alone. At Fairfield Medical Center, our network of healthcare professionals and compassionate caregivers are focused on one thing: supporting you. From primary care to specialty procedures and rehabilitation, we offer the resources you need to lead the life you love. Whatever you're searching for, you can find it at Fairfield Medical Center.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. How to safely build a fire, and how to control the flames. But I can only teach wildfire prevention. Only you can prevent wildfires.
It is so important for families to feel comfortable and safe when they call, because oftentimes that first phone call, even picking up the phone physically and just dialing that number, is very hard. You're asking for something that is a very difficult and private decision, and so we want everyone to feel comfortable and safe that you pick up that phone, you make that phone call, and let us just guide you and lead you where you want. And then you can make an informed decision about what's best for you and your family. Hi, welcome back to Fairhope Hospice Today, and we are excited to talk with you all about Fairhope Celebrates Life. I have with me today Jennie Arter. She is the boots on the ground, the woman with a mission.
Oh, I have a mission. I have a mission, and I may be coming to see you soon. So,
so we're just really excited to kind of talk today about what the event is all about, why we have this event, and so let's do a little recap on date and time and how people can get involved.
We are celebrating our Celebrates Life at the Mill Center on May 1st from 5:30 to 8:30. We have a live auction, a silent auction, and a virtual auction. We're going to talk a little more about the live auction here in a minute. If you need to get tickets, you can go to our website at fairhopehospice.org. There's right as soon as you go on, we have it placed right in the middle of that screen, so you'll be able to click from there to get tickets, and also click from there to go on and get in the online bidding, to put your information in for online bidding.
Yeah, big thank you to the Mill too. They've been so gracious with us and just allowing us to continue to be there and supportive. And
Amanda's wonderful to work with. I highly recommend using that site for anything.
She really is. All right, let's talk about some live auctions for the evening. These are just a few of what we already have, so let's kind of get into that.
Yeah, so one of the first ones that we have is brunch at the Georgian.
Ooh.
For I believe it's for 6, and it's at the Georgian, but Kate Adler who is doing our event, who's catering our event, she will be providing that brunch. And it can either be done upstairs in the fancy Georgian room, or you can actually go downstairs in the more primitive kitchen, and it's just exciting to have that.
What a great piece of history that people can really enjoy.
Exactly, and Kate did that for us when we were talking about her catering. I asked her if there's something that she could do that would be interesting, and she, I guess, has done a dinner before, and it went over really well, and she talked to the Georgian and got us in there. So, yeah, I'm excited to see that one. I'm excited to see how that one goes.
Good.
We also have Krista Moody, who actually was one of our award winners last year at Fairhope Celebrates Life. She's on our committee this year, and she was able to work with Lancaster's Parks and Recreation and also Lancaster Greenhouse to get a commemorative tree planted with the marker as well. At any one of our parks in Fairfield County. So Lancaster Parks and Recreation, any one of our parks.
That's a really thoughtful gift and idea, because that will be there forever. As the tree grows and the commemorative memo there, that's going to be really great.
It's a beautiful thing. My mother has a tree planted in my father's name, and at least 3 times a year we walk around and find it. She can never find it. I always find it for her. My sister calls, this is where you start, but it's just lovely to go and sit under a tree that was planted in honor of our father. So it's a wonderful, wonderful idea. We also have a 3-carat weight diamond tennis bracelet coming.
I have seen this bracelet.
I have not seen this bracelet yet. I'm so excited. I'm so excited about that. We have some other jewelry items, but this one I hear is a real stunner. It will be part of the live auction.
So all of our gentlemen out there need to come prepared for your wives. When they see this, they're all going to want this.
The first thing when I walked in this morning after a 10-day vacation was 3 people coming up to me, have you seen the tennis bracelet yet? And I haven't, so I'm out there looking myself. We also have, from Matt Shaw, who's on our board, he has tiny houses down in the Hocking Hills, and he has donated those again this year. So we have a tiny house stay down in the Hocking Hills, which is really wonderful. And as always, Park National has donated a table at the Lancaster Festival. We're not sure what night, but we don't know who we know Colby Calais is coming the one night. We're not sure who's coming the other night. We're hoping it's going to be something wonderful. I'm sure it is. Lancaster Festival always does such wonderful things here in our community, but we'll have a table, and their table's right up front.
Right up front.
The one they donate to us is right up front, so you're going to be front and center for that.
We always look forward to that. They're really supportive of us.
Yes, they are.
So many different ways, so we're thankful for that.
So helpful. Yeah. So those are some of the live auctions. There's many virtual items coming in. I mean, we have a freezer that's coming, and we have gift certificates to fill that freezer. So somebody is going to get
love that.
I love that. That is thinking out of the box. That is not your average, item that you're going to see on an auction site. So
what's beautiful about that really is that Fairhope serves so many different people over so many counties. And so what we see is when somebody has kind of been touched by our care and our service, they want to give back. So you have all these really unique ideas and unique gifts that come to us. So yeah, it's exciting.
Truly, we do have a lot of. You're going to have to get online, like we said earlier. You can get online and start bidding on April 29th at 8 a.m. That virtual auction will become live at that point. That you can get on and start bidding.
Okay. Well, let's talk a little bit just about, I think, is one of the most special parts of the evening, and that is where we celebrate some award winners. And those award winners are chosen by our team, us here, leadership, and our team at Fairhope. And it really each award represents something a little different. So let's talk about that.
Let's talk about that.
Right,
and it is one of the most touching parts of that night. And people, I think that I spoke with a lot of people last year, and they said that was their favorite part of the night. Aside from the live auction, because people love competition.
They do.
But aside from the live auction, seeing these award winners and hearing their stories was the most important part.
So I think we're really excited to talk about some of these award winners today. The first one that I'd like to discuss is the award for Partners in Excellence. So Partners in Excellence. So that really highlights a person, a company, a business, an agency that really comes together and supports Fairhope, all of them together, and supporting us in everything that we do every day. And our choice this year is Sitterly Law. So we are really, really thankful. You know, Jennifer and her team really just support our mission. So in everything they do in their day-to-day, you know, as important as her job is as an attorney, she also feels like it's her mission to spread the word about what Fairhope can do when you're in that crisis, when you're in that situation. You know, she gets called into a lot of difficult situations, and so she is always spreading the word and supporting us. Her and I have done TV shows and radio shows and been together a lot. So for me, her partnership with us is just really worthy of an award this year. So we're excited about that.
So excited about that one.
So the Virginia L. Pickering Philanthropic Award this year is going to go to Lloyd and Diane Helber. These are new friends of mine, and over the past year and a half or so, they have really just made it their purpose to support Fairhope and our palliative clinic. And we're just really thankful that they have looked at us as an agency that does good work, supports what's really important to Lloyd and Diane. And so this year we'd like to honor them for just, you know, in the same mission as Virginia L. Pickering did. This is what we'd like to honor Lloyd and Diane. So we're thankful for them.
I'm so excited. I'm going to be so excited to meet them.
I know.
I've only talked to them on the phone, and Lloyd is a hoot. He is such a wonderful gentleman to talk to, and I'm really looking forward to meeting them face to face.
That's going to be a fun evening for all of us, I think.
It will be for sure.
The next award is our Gordon B. Snyder Community Legacy Award, and that award really this is our second year of providing that, and that's special to me because we are really looking at it was named after obviously Dr. Snyder, and the work, the legacy, the philanthropy, the support that he did at the hospital, everything that he started in this community
as a whole. He has done in the community as a whole.
He has left his legacy, and as we know, we did lose him this year. So we made a decision that we're going to offer this award to his entire family. Each of them played a very different role in his care, in his life, and in Fairhope.
And in Fairhope as well.
In a lot of different ways in the community. So we were really fortunate that the family accepted this award, and we're excited to have them present with us that evening.
Very excited.
Yeah. Heart of Hospice. That just really is exactly what it is. It's really a group or a family or a person that exemplifies what the Heart of Hospice is. And this year we are going to present this award to the E.C. Babbert family. They have been with us since day one here at the Pickering House, the building of the Pickering House, the support. Every year they support us in some way.
Did E.C. Babbert actually help with the building of this, right? That's what I believe.
So it's not only just it's not particularly the event that they support, it's just every year giving back to Fairhope what we do and allowing us to use that financial support they provide to continue what we do every day.
Absolutely.
So we're really excited for that. The last award that we present is it's my special award. It's the President's Leadership Award, and I'm always honored because I get to choose that. And for me, that is someone who has been a personal support to me professionally and just really personally as a CEO. And this year I've chosen Jody Amspa, and she has been a friend and a colleague for many years. And as I kind of transitioned into the CEO role, that didn't change, but it was different. And so I leaned on her. Has an incredible business, Home Helpers, and just an incredible business. Her heart is so kind. And I think a lot of things that people don't realize is that she is always behind the scenes. It doesn't matter where we go in the community.
She's there.
Her and her husband are there. And she's kind of that silent partner that everybody has. She supports in a lot of different ways. And, I'm just really honored to have her as a colleague and a support. So we're going to present her with that award.
And I am completely cheering that on. When I started in this business in marketing in Lancaster and Fairfield County, she was one of the first ones to help guide me and help me understand my role. She's She's helpful to many, many people.
She is. She is literally a phone call away, and for that I'm eternally grateful. So
Yes.
So that's our evening.
That is our evening.
That's a big evening.
It is big. It is fun. I'm not going to lie to you. Last year was my first time there in-house. I had bid virtually online before, but last year, oh my word, how much fun.
Yeah.
So busy. The auction itself is just hilarious to watch people bid, and I got to help out with that. I got to do a lot of different roles that I've never done before,
Yeah.
but exciting and fun for
Yeah.
sure. Oh, and we have Dave Foltz from Foltz Ag. He is coming and donating his time to be our auctioneer again. And then we have Steve, I can't remember his last name. Steve Carnes from down Logan Way. He's going to come and play his music for us.
Beautiful music.
Yes, lovely, lovely guitar, and he'll play. So we have some entertainment going on, some fun. We are not doing the electric slide. I have someone keep asking me for it. That's not in the works, but maybe we could be cajoled that night. Lots of fun coming.
You know what we have to say one more time before we leave?
What?
Alyssa Barnicut.
Alyssa Barnicut.
That's it.
I couldn't do what I do without Alyssa Barnicut.
No, she is the glue that puts all these pieces
Mm-hmm.
together. So the night that she's there at the event, she doesn't stand still. She's like the
No.
superhero Flash.
She never
It just
sits.
goes from place to place. And without her...
And last year she wore red like the Flash. And you
did.
just see her dashing from place
Yeah.
to place fixing problems.
But honestly, that's a very busy evening. Everything has to flow the way it needs to. The timing, the electronics, everything has to flow. So a big thank you to her.
Big thank you to
She
Alyssa.
likes to be behind the scenes, but we want to make sure that the community knows that she's an important part of
Wonderful
this
help.
evening.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So, information. If you need any information, please go to fairhopehospice.org. You're going to see looks like a golden ticket. It says May 1st, Fairhope Celebrates Life Event. Click on there, grab your tickets, register for your bidding, and you can go to fairhopehospice.org. Feel free to give us a call here at 740-654-7077 with any questions.
We'll
any
see you
parting
there.
words?
Oh, you've got to come. If you can't come, maybe have a little at-home party. Get your friends together. That's what my mom's doing this year. They're going to get their friends together. They're going to have a little in-home party, and they're going to be bidding online that night.
Sounds good. Thank you for joining us on Fairhope Hospice today. I'm Kristin Glazier. Thanks for watching.
Interface Video presents Fairhope Hospice Today. Brought to you by Fairhope Hospice and Palliative Care, Fairfield Federal Savings and Loan, Fairfield Medical Center, the Fairfield County Board of Developmental Disabilities, Dagger Law, and the Frank E. Smith Funeral Home. The Pickering House on the campus of Fairhope Hospice in Lancaster, Ohio, is a place where people receive end-of-life care in a comforting, home-like environment. Constructed in 2007 and named after benefactor Virginia Pickering, the facility's initiative is grounded in Fairhope's deep commitment to a full continuum of care, where quality of life is a priority through the end of life. At the Pickering House, our team of physicians, nurses, social workers, chaplains, and volunteers attempt to bring the same warmth and comforts of home. Located on a tranquil and scenic bluff amongst 40 wooded acres, the Pickering House delivers personalized care with the kind of compassion that you would expect, because here, patients and their loved ones are all considered family. The Pickering House has 12 ample-sized and comfortable patient rooms. These spacious rooms allow privacy and provide comfort for family members spending time, day or night, with their loved ones. Families are encouraged to use the many amenities of home that the Pickering House is available to them. The large family lounge offers a kitchen for loved ones to prepare meals and snacks. They can also take advantage of one of the 2 three-season porches with great views of nature all around. A chapel, great room, family laundry, and family shower are just a few of the comfort features the Pickering House has to offer. More recently, additions have been made outdoors to accommodate the children who visit. including a play set and a playhouse. In addition to amenities for loved ones, the Pickering House boasts the finest in-food service for patients, with a staff who is dedicated to bringing joy to those they serve. Special food requests are taken to bring a smile to the guests of Pickering House. Finally, our large facility easily accommodates families of all sizes, with plenty of private spaces for meetings, discussions, and reflections. It is the mission of the Pickering House for those who enter to think of it as a special place where peace, respite, spirituality, and love prevail. We welcome you to tour our facility or visit us online at fairhopehospice.org.